Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Rumble Talk and Freelancing with Ozo. In today's video, we'll be talking about the 6 essential skills that you need as a virtual assistant to thrive in 2025. Like, these are skills that you cannot do without as a virtual assistant in 2025. I've been a VA since 2021 and I've consistently worked as a virtual assistant. So in this video, I'll be speaking from the point of experience as a VA myself, who still works as a VA, and also from the research that I've done to identify these skills that are essential for us as virtual assistants. First on our list is digital communication. When we talk about digital communication, we're talking about the use of technology in communicating with your clients. When talking about working as a virtual assistant, we all know that we'll be working remotely, virtually, with clients that we might never ever get to see physically. So there is need for you to master some tools that will enable you to communicate digitally. There is need for you to equip yourself with digital communication skills. As a VA, digital communication is very important for you to stay in touch with your clients, your colleagues, and even your client customer base. Digital communication involves clear and concise writing, prompt responses, active listening. There is need for you to be able to communicate concisely and also make sure that in every communication, in every text, in every message, in every email you send out, that it covers all that needs to be covered. So there is need for you to not only know how to use some communication tools like Gmail, Slack, and Slack is the most popular. About more than 90% of companies will make use of Slack. So acquaint yourself with Slack, acquaint yourself with your mail and any other tools that you all might be making use of. Know how to effectively write your message, know how to concisely communicate your thoughts, know how to respond promptly. Your VP, your executive, whoever it is you support, don't have the time to wait for you 100 hours before you come back to respond to their messages. Set up your notification settings that whenever messages are sent, you receive an immediate notification so that you can respond promptly to those. So that is it on digital communication. Know the tools that your clients make use of. Master those tools that they make use of. Know how to respond promptly, write concisely, listen actively, or read actively, whichever it is in this case. Number 2 on our list is time management. Time management refers to how you plan and control how much time you spend on a particular activity. If you are unable to effectively manage your time, there is high tendency that you won't be able to manage multiple projects. There is high tendency that you always miss deadlines. And what signal do you think this is sending to your clients? It's just simply saying that you're unfit for the task. And what do you think they will do when they feel you're unfit for the task? It is to find someone else to replace you, because they need someone that is up and doing. That is why they hired you as a virtual assistant. But if after hiring you, deadlines are still not met, projects are still not completed, then is it not as good as not having you there? So as a virtual assistant, you should learn how to properly manage your time. It is very, very important. You can employ different time management techniques to be able to effectively manage your time. There are so many techniques out there, but let's focus on 2. 1, we have the Pomodoro techniques. Pomodoro is just a time management techniques that breaks tasks into manageable and focused intervals. In Pomodoro techniques, you work for 25 minutes and take 5 minutes break. This will help prevent burnout and make sure you are able to effectively manage your time and also complete your project and meet deadlines so that client doesn't sack you. Another technique that we are going to talk about here is time blocking. You could choose to block a number of minutes, number of hours on your calendar. These minutes, you are in tune with whatever tasks you want to carry out. There are no distractions. You can choose to put your phone on airplane mode. That way, there is no beam from social media to disturb you. You are not distracted. You are just focused on completing these tasks, these particular minutes, these particular hours. And when you employ these time management techniques, it will help you to effectively meet deadlines. Next on our list of essential skills is prioritization. When we talk about prioritization, we're just simply saying identify the tasks that are most important, tackle them first, before going to the least important tasks. They are all important, but there are some that might hinder the progress of other tasks. So you identify those very critical tasks, focus on solving those ones before going to the ones that are less important, before going to the ones that does not have any connection to other tasks, that does not stop any of the team from carrying out their work. This is how I like to prioritize my own tasks, by categorizing them under critical, high, medium, and low. When it is under critical, I know that this task hinders another team member from carrying out their own tasks. My critical tasks are the tasks that are very, very important, that I cannot leave to be done next time. They are those tasks that I have to get done instantly. They cannot wait. My high tasks are equally important tasks, but the severity of the consequence is not as high as the critical tasks. So also, it needs to be done, but the consequences, if not done, is not as high as the critical tasks. Still, we need to get it done. Then when we talk about the medium tasks, every task, as a matter of fact, is important. Our medium task is important, but it has less severe consequence. It doesn't hinder any other task. It doesn't hinder the business. It doesn't hinder my colleagues from carrying out their jobs. It has less consequence. Then we have the low tax. The low tax, they have minimal consequence, they have minimal benefits. I can complete them at my own convenience. It does not impact anything at all, but it still needs to be done. So when you organize your tasks into critical, high, medium, low, it will help you to be able to prioritize it, to help you to know what to focus on. It helps you to know when deadlines are approaching, which one should be done first before any other. Number 4 on our list is technical know-how next. Technical savviness. And what do we mean by technical savviness? When we talk about technical savviness, we're simply talking about you as a virtual assistant having the ability to use technology to carry out tasks and solve problems. You need to be technical savvy to work with different tools, work with different software as a virtual assistant. Don't limit yourself to 1 or 2 tools that you know. You need to have knowledge of as much tools as possible. This technical savviness will lead us to our next skill, which is adaptability and continuous learning. Not many people keyed into using AI tools when it first came out. As a matter of fact, so many people just started making use of AI tools in this year, 2025. You need to adapt to new technology. You need to continually learn. You need to continually acquire new knowledge, new skills as a virtual assistant, because you don't know who you'll be supporting. Today, you might be supporting someone in the digital marketing space. Tomorrow, you might be supporting someone in the publishing space. Next tomorrow, you might be supporting someone in the medical line. You don't know who you'll be supporting as the day goes on, except you decide to niche down to a particular area. So, as a VA, you need to be adaptable to new technology. You need to continually learn about new technology. This way, you likely have more opportunities than your mates. The last but not the least on our list is problem solving and research. As a virtual assistant, your client is not paying you to continually ask them questions. Sorry, what is this? What is that all about? What is this all about? No, you are not paid to ask them questions. You are paid to provide solutions. That is where problem solving and research comes into. When you are assigned a task, regardless of how difficult that task is, you should make attempts to solve this problem. You should make attempts to solve the task assigned to you. Even if at the end of the day you are not able to come up with an answer, your client should have seen that you've made an attempt to solve this problem. They should have seen that you didn't just sit to ask them, okay, sorry, how should this be done? How should that be done? No, they've seen the effort you've put into solving this problem. Then when you are not able to now come up with an answer, they can then step in. I'm a believer in the fact that whatever knowledge you seek on earth today is on the internet. The internet houses answer to whatever problem you have. YouTube houses answer to whatever problem you have. Whatever question you might have, somebody have asked that question in the past. So you should know how to search for information online. You should know how to phrase your question online. Sometimes some of us just don't know how to ask Google the right question. And these days, AI also, we don't know how to present our questions. And when you don't know how to present your questions, you come up confused. You need to know how to use keywords in searching for whatever it is you need. When it comes to AI, you need to know how to prompt these AIs in a way that they will supply you with the right information. You need to also know how to follow up with your initial prompt when dealing with AI to get the answer you need. If it is on Google, you should know how to ask Google questions. When you're able to master how to effectively ask questions on Google, how to effectively prompt your AI, your problem will be lesser. So, my dear friends, ensure that you master each and every of these skills. They are very important in your career as a virtual assistant. And with that, we come to the end of today's video on the 6 essential skills you need to master as a virtual assistant. No, it is not limited to this, but with these 6 skills, you're already on the right path. If you found value in this video, please endeavor to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video.